Well, hey everyone, welcome back. As if you didn't think we'd be back, but here we are. Once again, we have a brand new silhouette coming out live. But before we get into that, let me just hop on over to the Twitter sphere real quick. Because there's some information here regarding, I guess, the backstory. They're setting the scene, right? By the way, I put out a video about the Fire Emblem Three Houses Girlfriend Boyfriend quiz. If you didn't see that, you should check it out. It's quite revealing. Beyond that, let's talk about this, I guess. Special heroes are carrying out a top secret mission in a foreign land, and they will soon appear. That's basically what we're looking at here. We'll talk about who the silhouettes are at first, or in a second rather. But first, I want to say, I'm assuming that this is some kind of like Chinese New Year's banner type thing that's going on. It's just a hunch. I guess it could be somewhere else, but I feel like the timing would be very like odd if it wasn't. Does that make sense? Chinese New Year, maybe. I don't know. That's just my initial hunch slash assumption, I guess. I'm not sure what they mean by foreign land, but I'm assuming it's Chinese New Year. Nothing about the silhouettes themselves really scream Chinese New Year, I guess, but that's just where I'm at. So let's take a look at the actual silhouettes themselves. When I look at this, I really only see one character on the left. Yep. That's a Tharja alt. Look, I don't care if you're mad. I don't care if you're happy. I'm just letting you know. That's definitely a Tharja alt, y'all. There's not really a whole lot of options beyond that's definitely Tharja. Which makes me think that it's possibly an Awakening banner, right? I mean, this is just stock photo from the Fire Emblem Awakening main site, but the hair, the side hair, the ponytail, or no, not ponytail, side twin tails, call them twin tails, I guess. Pigtails, I don't know, whatever you want to refer to them as. The pieces of hair that are coming out of the side of her head, they're very pointy, very short. It's definitely Tharja. There's literally no getting around that. Even if you look at the hands and wrist, there's a similar motif as far as the fabric and the bracelet, and it's Tharja. And beyond that, she's even holding some kind of like flame goblet, is what I want to call it. A goblet of flames. Maybe they're in Hogwarts. Maybe maybe that's the foreign land that they're in. It's not. But for what it's worth, I think there's maybe like some kind of feather or some kind of plumage atop her dome. But beyond that, it's definitely Tharja. So that makes me think, oh, well, there are Awakening characters in this banner. And again, this is likely to be a harmonized hero banner. So more than likely, you're going to see a collaboration of series titles anywhere from 2, 3, 4, maybe even 5. We may have 5 different characters total for this particular banner. I don't think these are. I don't think this is a harmonized pairing here, mainly because we've got 2 weapons. I don't know what the Cup o' Flames is. But that's definitely a weapon of some kind, as is the obvious bow is obvious on the right. So this is not the harmonized pairing. So it's possible that they are in fact 2 Awakening characters. It's also possible that there are not 2 Awakening characters. I don't know what that weird tail looking thing is. You know what I'm talking about? There's like a scroll on the back, clearly. You go down a little bit into the opening, And then you have what appears to be some kind of bulky gem-looking thing. And then there's some kind of dinosaur tail just below that. I don't know what that is. I don't want to know what that is. I'm hoping it's like a jacket flapping about in the wind behind. It's just my hope. But I don't know what that is. So, long story short, the right side is much harder to decipher, right? We will have the trailer tomorrow, but in the meantime, we might as well take a crack at it, right? That's the whole point. That's part of the reason why you're here. Tharja is obviously the character on the left, but who is on the right? So I offer you this possibility. Gregor. I'm a fan of Gregor and the way that he talks, and I appreciate him. It seems like there's some bulkiness, and I didn't intentionally go out of my way to find a bulky-ish image of Gregor. It's just how it happened to be. I can't describe it any other way. This is just the stock image for Awakening for him. But you can see the arms and the gloves, and he seems bulky. He seems a little tanky. Could be Gregor. Could be Gregor. He normally has a shield, but maybe he traded that in for some kind of scrolls. Scrolls are what's kind of like implying to me what the Chinese New Year is, maybe. I don't know. Maybe they aren't even scrolls. Maybe there's something else. I don't know. It's weird. That's a weird theme. Foreign land, top secret mission. I don't understand what that means. The only thing that makes me kind of think maybe it's not Gregor, and again, this is strictly going off of like bulkiness. There are people yelling outside, so if you hear them in this video, I apologize, but there's nothing I can do about that on a Friday night in downtown Richmond. So, yeah, the head on the right side character. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Very flat. Yeah, we've seen him before. Donald. If that is not some kind of chili pot helmet, I don't know what is. It might not be a chili pot helmet. I don't know. Maybe he's more of a La Crusade type guy, and he's got the ceramic cookware. I don't know. I'm not here to judge. Stainless steel is much easier to manage. Just throwing that out there. But beyond that, that definitely looks like he has a pot on his head of some kind. But how do I put this politely? The frame of the gentleman and or madam on the right does not seem to match the physical girth that is Donald. So I don't think that's it. Maybe. It's tough to pick. This is definitely a tough one. And again, it might not be another Awakening character. That's a very strong possibility. It is likely to be a harmonized unit. IS has been alternating between harmonized and duo for however long it has been. So I don't, it doesn't have to be Awakening, but it also very much could be Awakening. Because again, I don't think this is the harmonized hero that we're looking at. This is likely one of the summonables and probably the Tempest Trial freebie unit that we're looking at in this silhouette here. Because that's, they do that occasionally. Not all the time, but occasionally. So that's just my assessment. I think that's probably some kind of tome user on the left for Tharja and some kind of bow unit. Maybe armored. Maybe they're just super bulky. I don't know. But if I had to take a pick, probably armor or infantry at this point. I don't see the potential of a horse friend, but hey, look, I'm not here to judge. Maybe that's a possibility. But I definitely feel like Gregor might be the safer pick. The only reason I bring up Donald is, again, the chili pot. It's far too conspicuous to be a coincidence. So there you go. That's pretty much who I think that hero is. Who's that hero? Definitely Tharja. It's definitely Tharja. There's no getting past that. And maybe Gregor on the right. We don't have him yet, and he seems like he'd be some candidate for alt purgatory, so maybe that's the case for him too. As unfortunate as it may be, who knows? In the comments, let me know who you think we have for this Heroes silhouette. We won't have to wait long. We are less than 24 hours away from the reveal of the newest Special Heroes trailer. Evidently, top secret missions in a foreign land. That's the theme. If that were a theme, that is it. That's what we're dealing with. So, okay. Let me know in the comments who you think who we think we have here. I again feel very strongly as Tharja, but hey, it could be anybody. That is it for me. If you didn't see the 3 houses girlfriend quiz, you can check that out. It's a fun little time to usher in the weekend. We will be live streaming tomorrow or Saturday and probably Sunday as well for a wee bit. And we got some more videos coming up as well. So be sure to subscribe so you don't miss those. And if you are subscribed, click a little bell notification so that you know when that stuff happens. But that is it for me right now. Thank you all so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Subscribe and come on back for more. And until then, I will catch you next time.